going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today I want to talk about Forza Horizon 3. Why do I want to talk about Forza Horizon 3? Because this game has eaten my life away. Alright, not for anything, but I got it a day after the Ultimate Edition launched. So I got the Ultimate Edition, I got 3 days early access, and I will let you guys know right now, if if you follow me on Xbox Live, you know this is the only game I've been playing, and I'm only like 52% done with the game. Absolutely incredible. But now, with me spending so much time playing this game, of course, I did what I usually do. I kind of went through this game with a fine-tooth comb. In other words, I took a look at everything this game had to offer when it came from like graphics all the way down to content and everything in between. And I gotta say, this game is just absolutely jam-packed with stuff. Absolutely blew my mind. I played Forza Horizon 2, really enjoyed that game. This game blows it away. Alright, in every single category. You talk about content, you talk about different types of races. They added in new races, they added in new features like drift zones and stuff like that. There's so much in this game. I swear, it's like 10 times more content than what was in Horizon 2. And it got me to thinking, how the hell did Playground and Turn 10 do this? So I did a little research, and I found the secret to Forza Horizon 3. And it's something I've been talking about on my channel for the longest time. Alright? And that is DirectX 12. Now, when DirectX 12, when the API came out, you had Phil Spencer at the Build conference, you had a bunch of Microsoft executives saying exactly what this API would do when you make games on DirectX 12. And one of the things was more stuff on the screen. Now, if you look at this gameplay right now, you're seeing Surfer's Paradise, and yes, I am racing a Harrier jet. Let that sink in. But I'm in Surfer's Paradise, which is really cool. I like the skyscrapers and stuff like that. But all the added detail like that you didn't get from Forza Horizon 2, the reflections from the windows and stuff like that, there's just a lot more to see in Surfer's Paradise, aka a lot more stuff on the screen. Now, when you go into a different environment, let's say the rainforest is fully fleshed out rainforest, huge trees, ferns on the ground, just it's so incredibly detailed, so much stuff on the screen. And then with the DirectX 12 lowering the CPU overhead, it's able to do things for games like, they have the room to add more features, more stuff to do. And that's where you get all like the drift zones, the added races. Even though it's a bigger map, everything in Forza Horizon 3 is 10 times bigger than Forza Horizon 2. That's what I've seen. That's how I feel. And it's, for people who have studied like what DirectX 12 is and what it can do and stuff like that, right off the bat, when you put this game in after it downloads and you start playing it, you see it. You see what DirectX 12 can do. And the reason why you didn't really see this right off the bat is, there's actually like a couple reasons why. This is basically one of the first games made from the ground up with DX12. That's why you get all this extra polish in the graphics, you get more stuff on the screen, stuff like that. Gears 4 as well. Wait until you see Gears 4. Your jaw is going to drop to the floor, and I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up again. And a lot of it has to deal with this API and what it does with the hardware, allowing you to put more stuff into your game if you are developing with this API. I don't know, it's absolutely insane. And the thing is, when I almost went off on a rant, but when they first introduced DX12 and people were like, oh, Deus Ex is using DX12 and stuff like that, those are games ported over from DirectX 11. Alright, so they had a foundation in DX11. They were ported over to the DX12 API and then kind of adjusted from there. All right, so there were certain things that was kind of like founded. There was a certain foundation of those games that were remaining DirectX 11. Not only that, when it comes to an API, yes, you get a brand new set of tools and stuff to do, but if your assets library in that API is completely naked, completely barren, doesn't have anything, you don't have any assets to pull from, it's going to take time for the developers to develop these things, develop these assets, a library to fall back on in terms of texture mapping and stuff like that. So now you're seeing with DirectX 12 and the games that are being made on it now, you're seeing this API that has a bit of an assets library to it. You know, Phil Spencer, when he talked about DirectX 12, he said, think about Perfect Dark when that first launched compared to Halo 4 on the 360 when that first launched. That's the type of graphical upgrade. Not only that, that's the type of content upgrade you're going to get from games and such. And it's starting to happen. From here on out, this is one of the first games made with DirectX 12. It's certainly not going to be the last. And as these assets grow in the library, you're going to see more and more things that you're going to be absolutely shocked about. And then my final thought is, not only that, but with DirectX 12 and that brand new hardware coming next year, I don't know if you guys heard of it, called Project Scorpio. Get ready for your eyes to kind of like melt out your head. I know that's kind of graphic, but I see like the sky is the limit when it comes to Xbox, Microsoft, DirectX 12, and now Phil Spencer heading the Xbox division as a gamer. All right, there is nothing but good things coming out of this right now, and you're seeing it. Forza Horizon 3 is quite possibly the best racing game ever made. All right, and I know it's an arcade simulation, kind of like hybrid. I really like Motorsport. I like the attention to detail when it comes to the car models. Motorsport does have a higher polygon level when it comes to the car models and stuff like that, but Forza Horizon 3 has definitely won me over. Guys, if you're on the fence about getting this game, I highly recommend it. I am going to do a Forza Horizon 3 game kind of like review, and I'm going to give it a score. I finalized how I'm doing reviews, and I'm just getting all the graphics and everything together, so definitely look out for that. But like I said, definitely get this game. If you haven't tried the demo out, try the demo. See what I'm talking about. The demo goes through the rainforest where you can see DX12 in action with all the trees and all the details within the rainforest. This is it, guys. This is the era of DX12. Buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a crazy ride. As usual, guys, if you like the topics, you like the gameplay, you like the content, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. If you just came across this video, you're new to my channel or whatever, I have a bunch of content that comes out on a weekly basis, from gaming news to live streams to even gaming music videos. And of course, the next podcast, which is every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.